everybody, check it out. Here I am in the heart of Deep East Texas. It's New Year's Day and it's misty morning, and part of my New Year's resolution is to get out and do something in the garden every day, even if it's raining. So I was just out surveying my little gardening areas. My garden's broken up into a bunch of different little spots. I live in an apartment building, and so I have a little bit of a garden in the backyard, and then a little bit of garden on the front of the building, and then I've got a line down a fence down where the parking lot is. And right now it's looking pretty rough. It's that time of year. Things were going really good for a long time. They weren't dying because it was so nice. Then we did have a couple hard frosts, or pretty good frosts, and that whacked back a lot of stuff. So got a lot of cleaning out to do, and just a whole lot of, just getting ready for some more growing. So I was going to show you some pictures and zoom around and tell you what I want to do. All right, let's get cracking. Here's the far back corner of what I consider the beginning of the garden. A little compost bin back there, and a nice skateboard ramp. If you ever want to come over and go skateboarding, that's where you can skateboard. Here on the fence line, got a lot of peas and kale. Look out, kitty, I don't want to step on you. And been doing all right with that. It doesn't mind the cold at all. Cold and damp, it's been doing good. Bunch of different kales. Curly kale, dino kale. And just lots of peas, beans. Peas, not beans. And then we'll come up to the back part of the backyard. That's where I have really where I first started gardening, and it's really tore up right now, but had a lot of stuff just get killed in that frost, and now I got to clear it out. But there's still some curly kale going on, and some Asian greens that went to flower. I like to let that go like that. The bees really enjoy it, and then I can save all the seeds. I always get bok choy seeds and different broccoli seeds and kale seeds when they go to flower like that. And I believe that sometimes they're crossing, because I'm getting some weird different kind of greens. There's some chard still down in there, chard, and clean that all out. I'm gonna get all that stuff taken out. Gonna thin out a lot of this I don't know what it really is. We call it Mexican petunia. It puts on beautiful purple flowers, but it's very invasive. And then do a little pruning on the low crop tree, let a little bit of light come in, and underneath that little swing stand is an area where I grow beans and stuff up. Get that all cleared out. And then over here I've got another compost bin that's just about ready to get turned over, and then clear out this little bed area. And well, I'll show that to you later when I get it clean. Come here. What you doing, kitty? You wanna go in the garden? No? Are you getting wet? Here we are out in front of the building, and I've got all along this wall here different little garden beds set up. That's the little fire lane garden, and grew a whole bunch of okra in there. Now it's just some kale, some radishes, I think. Over here we've got some Swiss chard and a couple cabbage. And I've got some more peas starting up there. You can see that. Always sticking green onions everywhere. I don't know if you can see. There's some good greens in there. I can come down and get stuff for a stir-fry salad anytime I want. Here's another little area. Got some dino kale. And those are Egyptian walking onions. They're really sharp. They're a neat thing. I eat the greens off them, and then when they make the little bulbets on the top, instead of going to seed, I just replant them, and I've got them all over now. They're really good. Had a bunch of peppers in this bed right here. They got really big, really nice. Had some ornamentals in that pot. In that pot too. They've died with the frost. But then I've got some greens in here. They look kind of flippy floppy, but they're actually pretty tasty. A little spicy, not real spicy. That little frog's full of chives. The chives look kind of crappy right now, but they'll spring back. It looks kind of cool. He's got little purple flowers sticking all out of them. There's another bed that I had some more pepper plants in. They've died. I've pulled them out. And that bed right there, haven't had anything in it for a while. It's just got a bunch of cut down weeds on it right now. But I'm going to get that going again. And around the other side of the building, I've got some more area to work on. I've grown some flowers and different herbs and stuff up here. Last year I had some really good nasturtiums going on. They were just all over, just loads of the flowers to put in my salad. And I just got little ornamental cabbages in there. I got them on sale at Lowe's. And that's that. So got a lot of work cleaning out these beds right here. And off of the mailboxes. Oh. And then get these guys sharpened up. I usually put a bunch of mulch all in around here, and it keeps the weeds down. Get it organized so when the guys come to do the lawn, they don't weed whack any of my plants, because they have been known to do that. So that's got to get all straightened up. And but that's what I'm working with this year. This is the first day of it. And so I'm going to do a little bit, chase the cat around a little bit, and cut down some of those plants in the back there. And then when I get tired of doing it, I'll come back and I'll say Happy New Year. Did you hear the dog upstairs barking? Yeah, you don't care. Well, hey, I chopped a lot of weeds down, pulled down some dead old vines, beans, and cut back a whole lot of that. Phoebe, hush. Cut back a whole lot of that green bean. That made me lose my place. You're nuts. Anyway, so I did a little. Sean Cameron says do a little often, and you won't get overwhelmed. So that's what I did. I gotta get ready for a little luncheon, so I'm gonna call it a day for the gardening. Hey, hope you're having a good new year. Hope you're off to a good start. If it's already a couple weeks and you've kind of dropped the ball, pick it back up. I won't say anything, because I'll do the same thing. And let's make it a good new year. And anyway, thanks a lot. See you next video. Bye. Phoebe, hush.